Hi, everybody. Welcome to Inside LP. We are here. This is the show where we talk about what's going on inside LP. we
Everything
we are all in the same city, but different physically places. We got Mike Celestino, we got Mike Mack, and Jeremiah, who are bunking because I am cheap. That's getting real inside LP there. But we are here because we are in San Diego because today was preview night, or tonight was preview night of San Diego Comic-Con. But I want to get inside up. We're gonna get real inside LP here, okay? So as you guys know, presumably, D23, the Ultimate Fan Event, formerly known as D23 Expo, the much better named event, is coming in 2 weeks, right? Like literally 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so we've been waiting. It's no secret that Disney gives us instructions and schedules and kind of and we haven't gotten anything. So we're waiting. We're trying to hear. And then on Monday, I was like, they're gonna wait until they close the door of my flight to San Diego. And I kid you not, I was on the plane at 8:30 in the morning to head down to San Diego, and the email came through. And hopefully I didn't forget to fill out the forms correctly because so that was been fun. So but anyway, so it's as I like to call it, the next couple of weeks will be Benji's Feet Murdered weeks. But we're here in San Diego. Some of us apparently got more sleep than others. We are
Florida guys have been up since 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, you survived the Delta apocalypse. Congrats.
Yeah.
I don't know how we.
I was here trying to figure out how we're going to handle everything if you guys didn't make it. So.
Well, I'm also waiting for my luggage still. So.
Is it at least like in San Diego?
Yes, it's coming over this way at some point.
At least we think.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so for those of you, unlike D23, for those of you that don't know, the whole like gas lamp area of San Diego kind of gets taken over by San Diego Comic-Con. So there's all sorts of banners and things. The banners themselves this year, I'm just trying to see if we have a picture of it handy. Are for Fantastic Four, which begins shooting the day after Comic-Con. So we are getting I don't have that, but so they're stylized, no real artwork, kind of a, I don't know what you would call it, almost like a Saul Bass kind of look of those banners. I'm sure we have tweeted them at some point. And then the gas lamp area is all taken over with San Diego Comic-Con stuff. Abbott Elementary, I've seen a lot of 20th century animation. The bags this year, I guess, Mike, you want to tell a story on what happened? So the bags are sponsored by Disney because they have money that Warner Bros. Discovery doesn't anymore. And so I guess I'm doing this backwards, but so there's randoms bags. I got Hit Monkey, and Alex got not Once Upon, Only Murders in the Building. But I guess
Once Upon a Murder.
Yeah, Once Upon a Murder, directed by Trent and Dan. You started with the Abbott Elementary bag?
Yeah, I really wanted the Futurama bag because that's my favorite of all the offerings. And I got Abbott Elementary. Somebody saw that I got that and offered to trade me a Simpsons bag for it. And Simpsons is up there for me as well. So I was okay with that, but I wanted to trade Simpsons for Futurama. And it took me a while to find somebody with a Futurama bag. But once I did, they were happy to trade. And now I have it ready to go.
And while we were waiting, so the show floor opened around 6 o'clock. While we were waiting, Mike and Mac and Alex got to watch me struggle through how to pronounce Animayhem.
No, that's Jeremiah and Mac.
Yeah.
So, but then the show floor eventually opened. And Mike, you want to talk about Star Wars?
The Star Wars booth has a lot of props and costumes from the Acolyte, including a lot of the lightsabers, pretty much all the main characters' costumes. And it was really cool to get to see all that stuff up close, and we've got photos of it, both on social media and on the website.
That Cortosis helmet up close is so cool.
Yes, indeed.
And so I guess I was confused because we're walking by it and they're playing like a Legend of the Hidden Monkey trailer.
And the Star Wars booth?
What?
Yeah, the Star Wars booth. What's that that LucasArts game from back in the day? What's the name of that thing?
Oh, Secret of Monkey Island?
Oh,
Yeah, Secret of Monkey Island. I was like,
They
what's that?
re-released it recently. No, it's been
Yeah,
out.
so they were playing that, but it kind of was weird because they had all this Acolyte stuff, and then there was just this like sort of incongruous trailer playing. But
yeah, there was Lego Star Wars playing when we were over there.
so all sorts
they
of
had
things.
a lot of props in there.
And then a lot of lightsabers. Just showing up.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of dead people's lightsabers. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Spoilers.
It's a
So
show
I'd
that
like
was
to point out, speaking of spoilers,
Shut
we'll
it.
talk about that in a second.
Nope.
So and then High Republic is they got that's like the big show song and dance from Star Wars is this year, right? Here at Comic-Con.
It was, yeah, the booth was mostly, I mean, the front side of the booth was entirely Acolyte, and then the publishing side on the opposite side was all High Republic. So yes, to answer your question.
So what was your takeaway, Mike, as our Star Wars aficionado?
It was interesting that, you know, ordinarily you show up at this booth and they're promoting something that's coming up, and this is promoting something that has just ended. So it was kind of different, but that there were so many, the Acolyte was treated so secretively that we didn't know a lot about the costumes and props going into it. So we couldn't really get a look at that stuff beforehand. So I understand the strategy of now wanting to go back and show off all of that now that we know all of the secrets of the first season of the Acolyte.
And I just want I actually paid for my clothing. Does anyone here have to disclose anything?
I bought this too.
Yeah, these are courtesy of Roosevelt's.
Yes.
Cool. And then so Mac, you went to the Marvel booth.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get, half of us have seen Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, can we just not talk about it? Can
Yeah,
we just say costume?
One of the other half is the Marvel editorial director who has not seen the film yet. So,
And I just must say it's been hard. I don't know, Mike. Are you having a like someone will like
Moving
mention
right
something about the
along.
movie? I'm like, oh yeah, no.
Hey, there
and
are
then I'm like,
costumes in the Marvel booth, which is completely redesigned from the past few years.
at least
Yeah,
they have the Dogpool costume.
they do, yeah, up with the Deadpool costume up there. Yeah, like Mike was saying, typically you'll see the costumes promoting what's coming up next, and in this case, what's coming up very, very soon because Deadpool and Wolverine hits theaters tomorrow. Or yeah, I guess. Well, no, I'm on East Coast time, so
This standee is a spoiler.
because it's the car.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Deadpool and Wolverine are in it.
But yeah, so they have costumes from Deadpool and Wolverine, and they also have costumes from Captain America: Brave New World. So pretty cool to see that. That was unexpected. I expected a lot of Deadpool and Wolverine, and did not expect to see this one here. So there's also a really cool mural on one side of the wall that I need to try and get better pictures of because there were a lot of people walking back and forth. So we'll work on that.
Yeah, preview night's a little crazy because there's nothing else to do except preview night. So you get a little it can get the show fucking a little crazy. Oh, this is cool. Who went to the TARDIS?
Yeah, that's.
Sorry, hang on. I want to go back real quick. One more thing on the Marvel booth. They are also demoing the new Marvel Rivals video game, which we got a chance to play and was really, really cool. So
it's very pretty, but both of us just really suck.
oh yeah, we were terrible. Definitely needed a tutorial, but it's a lot of fun to play. So you can check that out there.
Yeah. So like,
I guess,
go on.
no, I was gonna say Alex apparently went to the TARDIS.
No, that was
So-
us.
Oh, that was you. Okay. What was that like?
So they have a Doctor Who booth, which they really started last year, promoting the Disney Plus. This year they have a photo op that we signed up for, and it's the inside of the new TARDIS, which is awkward because there's not much space in the door. So like the photo op is a quick pan, which we'll have at some point. But you had to sign up for that. And then they also had some of the costumes from this year or from this season and merch. But just like with the Marvel booth, we couldn't get close to the costumes to get any pictures because there were lines everywhere.
I just saw this. I need to go back to Marvel booth. This is I call this Carl Fredricksen playing video games.
If you imagine like Carl Fredricksen's performance in the video game, that's what it was too. It's exactly that.
Yeah, it was totally, we were mashing buttons and neither one of us, we died probably more times than we were playing.
Yeah, it might have set a record actually.
So I went to the Disney Publishing booth, and they had some books that were available early, before, they're available for purchase here before they're released. Including here we got the what they call it, Witches Run Amok, the oral history of Hocus Pocus. I was distracted because friend of LP, Aaron Wallace, has a quote on the back, which is kind of cool. Because he wrote the book, The Thinking Fan's Guide to the Disney Halloween Classic of Hocus Pocus. We also got, what else we got in here? Oh, we got Weird But True, Star Wars for Nat Geo. So if you're like, wow, Star Wars isn't educational, that's not true, because you can learn that an executive producer of the Book of Boba Fett had himself animated as a four-armed creature to show designers his vision of the Tatooine sand beast. Did you know that, Mike?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I'm multitasking.
How about visitors at Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities at Disney's Galaxy's Edge can see an animatronic baby Sarlacc? Yeah, you probably knew that one.
I did know that.
Yeah,
Animatronic is a stretch.
that's true.
And how about the Tatooine sunset at the end of Revenge of the Sith was photographed by a crew member on their Tahitian honeymoon.
Oh,
Oh.
Now the big question is, if he worked on his honeymoon, is he still married? That is for Weird But True Volume 2. What else we got in here? I don't know if anyone watches the X-Files, but we got the X-Files book.
wait, really?
Uh,
Is that what you wanted to give me on the floor?
yes. I also wanted to give you Weird But True Star Wars because
Okay.
you need to work. And it's cool. They actually give, when you buy the book, they put a special like Comic-Con stamp with the castle on it. It's
Oh, that's cool.
hard to see. Yeah, it's kind of. And then the next in the Twisted Tale series, Sally's Lament.
Mm.
Those are some of the books that are available here at Comic-Con. With a purchase, they give you a bag. Very nice of them, and probably illegal in the state of California. But ta-da.
It's not plastic, so it's fine.
So that's the publishing. Lego obviously has a long history of Star Wars, and they are and Disney. So here's Simba. Here is.
You're not sharing it.
No, I'm not sharing.
There you go.
There's Darth Vader. That's not Simba. This is Simba, not Simba. Simba, but ironically, Simba
Voiced by
Simba's dad.
father.
Simba's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is promoting the Rebuild the Galaxy, what do you call it, special on September 13th on Disney Plus. There is, I believe his name is R2D2 with a weird, that looks like a person with a big red thing in the middle of them. I don't know what that's about. Okay.
Not sure.
And then-
R2's head does actually turn though, which was really cool.
Oh, that's cool. What is this? Is this Jaws?
Jaws.
That is the Jaws set. Yeah, I had to take a picture of that one. It
So
was
excited for this.
it's awesome.
And they also have some of the they have the Dark Falcon. We have pictures. We didn't get a chance to tweet it out. That'll be up later on. That were really cool. They're kind of the alternate stories. Trying to see if I can get us.
That's from Rebuild the Galaxy, the new animated special that's coming out later this year on Disney Plus.
September 13th, I believe, or whatever I just said. And then, I went to a Planet of the Apes experience. This was offsite. This was not on the show floor, promoting the home video release. So there's a man who looks like he's guarding it, but he's guarding it before the check-in. So I was a little confused and concerned that I was going to get in trouble, but it was okay. And then, so it was a history of the Planet of the Apes franchise. So back to this Dirty Human and costumes throughout the franchise. So they had a timeline of like the story, but then also showed like the making of the original film, and then the book it's based on, and so on and so forth. And some amazing busts.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Was there
the apes themselves, and they had a motion performer there. I'm sorry, 10-9?
Did they have any reference to Marky Mark and the Monkey Bunch version?
Yes, all the time. No, actually, they did reference it.
Wow.
But yeah, just all sorts of neat little exhibits. They promoted the comics here, including the new Marvel series. And they had a motion capture performer there. This guy here, who would show you how he would use these to kind of walk like an ape. And then they gave you a poster. So it's available now on digital. You're gonna be able to own it on Blu-ray, and it streams on Hulu in just a couple weeks. So I'm looking forward to it because I didn't see it theatrically because busy. So that's kind of what preview night was. We went around the booths. There was also a Disney bundle booth, but we'll talk about that another day. Tomorrow starts the whole thing. Are you guys doing anything after the convention, Mike and Jeremiah? Mike?
Tomorrow we are going to go see a movie after the fashion show. Yes.
What are you going to go see?
It's this little indie film called Deadpool and Wolverine.
Isn't that out already?
Do we need to sign out so you guys can have a Deadpool and Wolverine talk?
I'm muting all of our chats until like midnight tomorrow.
Okay, so what do we all have? So we've got tomorrow. I'm going to start over at Disney Television has 3 different experiences: FX, ABC, which is themed to Abbott Elementary, and then Hulu, this Animehem. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Experience. So I'm going to be checking out that. I know Alex is going to be checking out Percy Jackson, I believe, is tomorrow. And then I don't know if the rest of you guys are. What do you got tomorrow, Jeremiah?
I start off at the Hasbro breakfast where they will reveal some different toys. We get usually the Star Wars stuff is out there. And then I'm doing the 10th annual Music Anatomy of Superheroes panel, which is going to focus on a movie that we won't be seeing until tomorrow night. And then
it's about the score, right? Not like anatomy, like
not like Ryan Reynolds anatomy. And then I have unveiling the VFX magic for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And then tomorrow night, the big fashion show, the Her Universe fashion show. And then we rush over to see a movie. Then you guys can talk to us again.
Yes.
Where are you guys going?
The
Is
AMC.
there a movie theater around here?
Yeah, AMC. We don't know where it is. Doesn't matter.
Fair enough. What do you got tomorrow, Mac?
Marvel Past, Present, and Future from Abrams. So I'm excited to see what new Marvel books are coming.
And then Mike?
Hasbro Breakfast, a couple of smaller panels, and then the big Star Wars publishing and video game panel where they're promoting Star Wars Outlaws, the big, highly anticipated video game, and more High Republic stuff. And I'm also trying to I'm going to try to jump over to the Her Universe fashion show after that because I know two of the competitors this year.
Really? Who are you able to say who that is so we can read from them?
Yeah, Christine Geiger, very talented designer, and Caitlin Beard, who has been on Who's the Boss a couple times, both in the big show.
And we have all the 25 finalists. We have an article, including, I believe, their Instagram account that we put up today, and I guess Rebecca will be putting that in the notes, so you can see it also. And if you do happen to be in the San Diego area at 10 o'clock in the morning, you can line up for the wristbands for Her Universe that will be distributed at 11, first come, first serve.
And if you're here, tweet at us, say hi. We'll try and find you in this crazy world.
Yeah, you'll tweet at us, and then 3 hours later, it'll come through.
But, and I mean, we're talking about Comic-Con right now, but there's also so much Disney news happening. You can check out Laughing Place. Inside Out 2, the most highest grossing animated movie of all time. We have Disneyland cast members have reached an agreement with the Disney Resort regarding labor stuff, so we don't need to worry about any of that drama, which is nice. The NBA has a new deal, and that means that there's going to be NBA coming to an NBA presence at the Wide World of Sports complex, and also a documentary about the bubble that they did at Walt Disney World, which I just think, as an operations junkie, is just going to be like really cool and exciting.
Open an NBA experience at Disney. Oh,
yeah. I've been busy today. I haven't seen our coverage, but I kind of wonder, I wonder how much we leaned into the Disney World presence in that press release. Yeah, and just, obviously getting ready for the D23 event happening in just 2 weeks. So lots of Disney actually every day, because you'd think next week would be boring and like the calm before the storm, but no, we get 3 days of Disney Destiny reveals. So join us for those 3 days. I think it's the 30th, 31st, and 1st, and then we'll be at D23. So the fun never stops, and just there's no slow days anymore. It's just like maybe Christmas, it's a constant craziness. I feel for all the cast members and employees of the Walt Disney Company who have not had a chance to take a break since Bob came back. It's a lot, and I'm sure we're forgetting things, and I'm sure
I feel like you might be talking to somebody who's in earshot right now.
Yeah, much more better to work for Laughing Place than having to keep jetting across the country to put up with. Not that we don't do that. But anyway, it says now that we have 2 people from Florida on this call, and one of which will be back in California in 2 weeks. Anyway, lots going on, lots of fun. Go see Deadpool and Wolverine if it's age appropriate for you. Starting on Thursday night, heading into Friday. It's not a movie. I mean, spoiler free. It's not a movie you want. It's not a movie you want to have.
It's a movie.
It's a movie. There's a trailer.
Is it or is it not a movie?
yes.
Yeah. Stay till the end of the credits. I mean, don't read the credits. There's some fun in there too. So and have fun, enjoy it. We'll be back here tomorrow night, probably super late because everyone has to go see this movie. But then, and then we'll be back Saturday to talk about whatever the heck Marvel's got. And well, we probably won't be here Sunday. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please, if you have any things you want us to share with you that is happening at Comic-Con, please let us know, and we'll be happy to run around San Diego and get it for you. Thanks,
Also,
everybody.
like, subscribe us, ring that bell.
Ring
MEI
the
Travel help.
bell.
Down there somewhere.
Oh, it's funny when you talk about ringing the bell. It reminds me of Deadpool and Wolverine when they.
Okay,
have
bye,
that sound
guys.
when,
Bye.
when they